Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. So happy to have you all. I need to go to BRB for 1 second. I'm sorry. Okay, we back. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I hope you're all doing well tonight. Thank you for the resub, Sickness. I can't believe you've done 15 months of a tier 3 sub. That is incredible. Thank you so much for your support and for the many weapons you've added to my armory. Good stream, was fun. Thank you for the resub, Scarth, 6 months running. So, in no particular order, / the exact chronological order, hello, Scarth Mahart. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Foxy Mots. Hello, Cygnus. Hello, Vondanolo, my master of wiggles. Hello, Godwin. And how is everyone doing tonight? But only is that one and done forever, just for art stream. So, the way it works, Godwin, is, I only do like 7 doodles per stream. So I kind of ask people that if I've already done a doodle of you to like hold off on doing one, unless nobody wants to do one, because that way everyone kind of gets an opportunity to get a doodle if they want one. Oh, well, thank you for the resub, Godwin. I appreciate it. Thank you for the hype train, everybody. 5 months running. You'll love to see it. We got hype, we got love, we got subs up in here. Welcome, welcome. We're going on a hype train. Choo choo! Hype city. But yeah, so I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you had a great weekend and a great Easter if you celebrate. My weekend was pretty low key. Hanging out with my small wolf, having noms, having fun. Hello, NASCARlo. Yes, you do have one of the OG NFTs. that sweet femboy tank. Don't right click, please. Ooh woo. But yeah. So my weekend was good. I've been getting more discussion in for my D&D game that I'm going to be running on stream. Talking to the players about their characters. You will be excited to know there are currently plans for not 1, but 2 cat girls. 2 anime cat girl twin sisters, as well as a pair of rich noble kids. So it should be a lot of fun. We're hopefully gonna get the first session streamed in a couple of weeks, but we shall see. Hello, Tyler. Hello, Hector. Buenos noches. How are you? How is my little potato? Yeah, so that's cool. I'm really excited to be able to run that. And you can hear me do so many funny voices all at once. I am again here at irresponsible hours. Live irresponsibly. You'll love to see it. And I have no cute joke for this request. I only ask it's not etchy. I'm not gonna draw something etchy. Oh my gosh, Godwave. I'll have to figure out what to do for you then. I need my Obsidia fix. You've missed me. Oh, well, you should have still got me. I know I only streamed the 1 day last week, but I was on other people's streams the other 2 days, so it's not like I dropped off the face of the earth. You know, I'm still here and I'm still queer. Get used to it. But yeah, so I also got to brag about something I did last Tuesday in D&D. So for those of you who don't know, I run a D&D game on Tuesdays off stream for some of my friends. You had surgery recently. Heckin' surgeons, they're really with gaping holes. Oh, geez. I hope your recovery is good. I hope it was nothing too serious, Hector. So their current adventure is that they are brightening other streams and our days. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Vaughn. By the way, before I keep getting distracted with the story, but I hope everyone enjoyed having me over on Yulia's stream on Wednesday. It's my first time doing a collab in many months that wasn't Yuko. And it was funny because I'm a significantly more uncensored person than Yulia is. And I was talking to her before the stream, and I'm like, oh man, let me know if I go too far with anything. I know your community is like, oh, they're so wholesome, and it's just our lovely little being Yulia. She's such a sweetheart, pure and innocent. And then I roll up, and I'm like, so, how about I make you come? And so I was like, man, I hope her community doesn't hate me after this. One person commented about how I made them uncomfortable in my clips that I was making from the stream, but I like to think she had fun, and I like to think people had fun having me there. Love it. I would love it more if my friends didn't drop the campaigns in the third session. Oh, relatable, Hector, relatable. Yeah, the moment I was talking about Yulia edging me, and I didn't know it was that easy to make you come, I was like, oh man, I'm in too deep at this point. Well, thank you for the hype train, everybody. I really appreciate it. Hype Cydia! Hype Cydia! We got 3 subs, baby. You can track Obsidia lewdness to the time of Code Vein. Yep. Once I started doing those Code Vein collabs with Callie, it all went downhill. That was the true opening of my just unfetteredness. And then Friday I did D&D with Litro and the crew as my goblin magical girl, which I was very happy to do. But we're back here this whole week. Today we're going to be doing a art stream. Wednesday is going to be Horizon Zero Dawn, and Friday is going to be Fallout New Vegas, baby. You're extremely lewd, but we love you for who you are. The funny thing is, I joke with people, like, I'm not a lewd tuber. Like, I don't go out of my way for stuff. I was thinking about it today. I'm like, I'm just like a person who's had actual sex with somebody, and I feel like talking about it all the time. So I'm like, well, it's my stream. I'm an anime girl. I can do whatever the fuck I want. So here we are. I will talk about making elves come every damn day. Nice and pure, and others descent into chaos. Alas, every stream with me is a descent into chaos these days. Yeah, so that'll be this week. Hopefully we have D&D on Saturday, but, had 3 weeks of not D&D, so we'll see if anything else comes up. Valid. I could say 2 words to make you cringe. Hollow Knight. Fucking Hollow Knight. Fuck that game. But yeah, so that was that. But now my D&D fucking story. So, I've been running this D&D game, and currently they're doing the companion quest for their assassin NPC party member. And so their companion quest is they're literally going into the psyche of the assassin, and basically having them literally confront their inner demons, because the assassin is a former child soldier, former religious fundamentalist and terrorist, and they were redeemed, and they feel really bad about their past and everything. So it's kind of tearing them apart on the inside. So the party is going inside their head and helping them learn to cope, basically. You didn't know I could rage until Hollow Knight? Oh, nobody did, actually. Nobody realized how much I could rage until Hollow Knight. So the first phase, they were doing this big battle in the assassin's mind, where the assassin, one of their mental representations, was fighting in the battle alongside the party. So I when possible, I like to hype up a battle rather than just having it be 2 sides squaring up until one side drops. I'm like, let's make some fucking battlefield bullshit going on here. So during the fight, the assassin started taking a lot of damage. And so to encourage the fact that the party should be supporting the assassin with more heals and just more direct support, and to represent the fragile nature of the assassin's psyche, as they started taking increasingly large amounts of damage, I literally had the battlefield start dissolving into the void around the party, as basically the assassin's grasp on their mental state was collapsing as their mental manifestation was getting injured. So as a part of that, the battle map started melting. The party, as long as they stayed in the void part, that started dissolving like Avengers Infinity War style. The party would take damage every turn, and they had to make a save to take more psychic damage and have disadvantage on all their actions. So they had to start moving forward in the battle to more directly support the assassin and expose themselves to more risk. So I was really happy about the way that panned out, and the way it added more stakes to the battle. So I was very proud of myself for my improv DMing. Also, thank you for the sub, Azor Zero Raijin. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the sub. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. Arise, brave knight. Enjoy those sweet, sweet Obsidia emotes. Hello, Thomas the Tactician. Welcome, welcome. Always happy to have a little Wolfo tanker ooh-woo. And Hector, yeah, I know about that. I know. The always creating perpetual PPCs. PCs that you never get to play. That sounds like quite a story. Thank you, Godwin. By the way, can we please have a shout out for Godwin? I would appreciate that. Godwin is an adorable little elf boy VTuber. He is also an elf knight. Be sure to check him out. He's a real sweetheart. A nice, wholesome, say-so little Australian lad. Using Chen Wave at my fingertips. Hee 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 hee. So, what is on the agenda for tonight? First of all, gender is a social construct. Secondly, we're going to be doing art, just doodles. We so far have one doodle from Godwin. If other people aren't doing doodles, I'm probably just going to try and freeform practice drawing some Obsidia to the best of my abilities. This is less truly of a scuff doodle stream and more of I just kind of want to practice just drawing. Godwin, more like Goodwin. Goddamn right. Also in Hype Obsidia news, I have a surgery date for my booba finally. I found out last Friday. My official mommy milker operation will be September 2nd. So I hope you're all excited for IRL Obsidia getting boobs as big as 2D Obsidia. So that's very exciting. I also have my appointment to get my new driver's license done with my new name and gender on it, which is very exciting. That's in 2 weeks. So a lot of Hypesidia news. But I think without further ado, we can hop on over to a different part of the throne room. Bloop, bloop. Oh, I didn't click it. Bloop, bloop. There we go. Ta-da! Let's go. Screw the boss and Eldon Godwin. So let's get our little doodly up. I know, I appreciate it. Thank you all so much for the support. So, yeah, that's kind of the situation. We're gonna be doing some doodleage. Give surgery too, man. Best of luck. Put on you, not on. Yeah. I'm getting getting my breast implants. So my pre-op surgery date is August 18th, but the actual surgery date is September 2nd. All right, so this is Godwin. I'm just gonna draw a happy Godwin. Happy Godwin. Just a little guy. Okay, I need to pull up a little reference image of this lad, just so I can get the roughness of it correct. Goldwyn, hey, are you, Goldwyn? Are you all, you little elf? Let's get your cute little face right here. I love the little artwork you got done of you with the map looking confused. It is so cute, Godwin. All right. So, is there any other pictures? There we go. Let's take this. So, as a folder of cutie pies. So, this is a cutie pie. Save that. Love to see it. You love to see it. All right. Then I'm going to edit it a little because I basically downloaded your schedule. So I'm just going to reduce it to be just you. All right. Crop it. Crop it like it's hot. Go. That's a pie if I've ever seen one. Copy. All right. I got you saved. I got you saved, baby. I got you right in my heart. All right, no matter how scuffed it shall be, I will appreciate the effort. Okay, Godwin, you just know it's gotta be scuffed, but I'm gonna try. Also, I know you tried to explain this to me last time, but I didn't understand what you were talking about. Can you explain to me how layers work? Like, how do I do it where I can do like layer doodling and then turn it into like, I don't know, like a thing I can draw over. I don't understand that part. See, that's our little Godwin. He's a cute pie. Um. All right. So what am I thinking? Gotta go layer. Right. So we got this little elf. Let's start the drawing. Get used to drawing in. It's been a couple weeks. So, all right, we're trying to look at where I am on the googly blob. All right, so we got Godwin, brings the view a little. Oh man, am I on the wrong button? All right, 10. There we go. I'm also in the wrong select. I'm a hot mess. I forgot how to do everything. Remember me as I was. All right, we're gonna go to 8. Make a new layer. Right click in the layer list. Option for a new layer. Raster color or vector line art. Okay, Hector. Have a great night. Thank you. Have the sweetest of dreams. Okay, so yeah, vector layer. Vector layer. Up, up. So we're gonna. Good luck with your surgery. Thank you, Hector. Hopefully, you'll see me more times between now and my surgery. All right, so we're gonna go. We got this cute elf, a little chin, little chinny chin. Little noggin, little noggin floggin. We're gonna give him a little Ozarino. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see a little schnoz on this little elf. Just zoom in a bit. A little mouth. I don't like that. I want to make it wider, more outlandish mouth. Hey, the Queen of Carrion. Welcome, welcome. We are drawing little elf femboys currently. There we go. That's a little mouth. That's a happy little elf right there. Give you your little teeth. Second thought, I don't like that at all. On second thought, I actually despise that. Click, hold, and drag a layer in the list and move it up. Gotcha. And does a layer start off as a raster layer? Like if I just do a new illustration, is that a raster layer or is it a different type? I don't know what any of these words mean. Yes, Queen. Welcome. Okay. Get you your little eyesies. So we've started doing simplified eyes because I'm bad at things. So go. That I don't like that second eye. I don't like it. Not one bit. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn on the music. I am so sorry, everybody. There is gonna be music in the background. I am an idiot. This is if you type in exclamation point BGM, you'll see that it is by the Last Seahorse, everybody's favorite VTuber DJ. Be sure to check out their YouTube where they post up all their DJ sets, as well as you can check them doing their DJ sets live on Fridays on their Twitch channel. Let me know if the volume is too loud or too quiet. Silent art stream. We only do mime art up in this house. I made an omelet today and I was way prouder than I should have been. No, that is proud. Most people can't get an omelet to like maintain its structural integrity, so you should be proud of yourself. Yeah, we're gonna go with it. It's gonna be smaller. You're gonna be, you got your head turned. We're gonna go with that as our rationale. And little eyebrows. That's a cute little elf face if I've ever seen one. You've got some little shaggy hair. I'm gonna move you closer. Oh. So I can see your little hair better. Back to layer 2. Y'all put milk in your eggs? Oh yeah, 100% I put milk in my eggs. That's how my mom taught me, and I stand by this fact. Put milk in your eggs when you scramble them. It makes them extra creamy. Volume's a little low. Oh, I'll make it louder. Okay, I made the volume a little louder, Vaughn. Let me know if that's good. Okay, so we gotta do your little hairsies. Oh, I'm on the wrong coloring thing. Okay. Your little like Fritz here. I don't like that. Put butter or cream. I also put butter. Like my mother is Italian, and she taught me you can never go wrong with garlic, butter, onions, and basically anything. I can make it louder, Vaughn. I just a little better. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up louder. Oh, I go milk. I do pepper. I do a little bit of salt. I do also like green onions, and also some like red pepper as well. I'm all about like throw some spices on that bitch. Oh shoot, it's Yarny Land. Can we have a shout out for Yarny, please? Everybody's favorite night creature and agent of chaos. Garlic, butter, onions, basically anything that's solid size. Yeah, that's it. That's like white people 101. Yarny is redeemed. Nya redeemed. Okay. Here we go. Paws are up, side to side. You know what that means. It's kitty time. Yeah. An egg sandwich, get some ketchup. I don't do ketchup. I do put hot sauce on literally everything. Hey Michael, welcome. It's my master of memes. Happy to have you. Use this like little and I top with intro. Vin, whatever is it. Okay, then. Hot sauce makes everything better. That's a certified fact. I would pour hot sauce all over Yarny to improve her already fiery character. You resize them. Oh, you just repeat that. I understand. Hot sauce, creamy eggs. Michael gets it. This guy gets it. Alright. Before I started talking about delicious food. Let's like here. Little puts there. Little puts there. How much you know? Some give everybody a certificate. I appreciate it, Godwin. Hot sauce on cookies. Darty intensifies. So and then your face is kind of like framed by more hair. Close out. You got some like wild hair going on over here. Got your little horny deals. How these work. And let's go. So you got your little. Started falling off my tablet. Thing here. So I did that the wrong way. Whoops. Let's redraw that for a second. The level of hot sauce for normal, like level 10 California Reaper. Oh, you mean Carolina Reaper? I usually put ghost pepper on everything because it's something I can get at the grocery store, but I prefer hotter sauces than that. Very well done, very much passionate. Emotionally, you're just a shaggy little elf. Shaggy elf. You're a child in there. Doodle here. Okay, that's a you all right. Of like this area is like separated, and now we'll draw some lines or something. So a 6? Yeah, I guess a 6. That's kind of what I do normally. I prefer hotter sauces, but you know it's hard to get those at like normal grocery stores, and I don't have a car, so I don't want to like special order hot sauce that I don't know if I'm actually gonna like it or not. There's a lot of work for just some caliente. Alright. A little neckaroo. Doodle. Bit of a nexerdoodle. Got your little tunic. Not gonna be able to draw that whole tunic. There's a lot going on there. Actually, you get a race just what you draw over. The line. I don't understand what that sentence means. When a vector layer, you that's the eraser or erase. I don't understand. I don't get what that means. I don't understand how that's different than just an eraser. Oh, and you got your. That's fun. I don't like that at all. So your breastplate's gonna be wider than your actual neck. Make this. I think I want a different. Oh my gosh, B! Thank you for the raid. Hop to it. Hop to it. It's Jackalope Raid. Hop to it. It's Jackalope Raid. Welcome, welcome. You'll get paid when you hop to it as a Jackalope Raid. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, Raiders? For those of you who don't know, my name is Obsidia. I am a Death Knight. What is that floating behind my head? It is a bone halo, made of the spines of my enemies and those I've hugged well, a little too tightly. Welcome, welcome. I'm currently doing Scuffed art stream. I hope you enjoy your stay here. We are up to just basically some silly doodles. I'm drawing Godwin right now, poorly, but I'm drawing him. So how was the rest of the Goblin? I know there wasn't much left after I had to go lurk mode, but I hope that you continue to draw Nea quite fabulously. Here, sorry. Window, opening a window to the wall, Oh, Tyler welcoming in our raiders with a big Death Knight hug. All right, everybody, get your hugging utensils ready, everyone, because I'm coming in deep. On a 3, and a 2, and a burr. There you go. A big Death Knight hug from me to you. I hope you enjoyed it. Welcome. So yeah, today we're just doing doodles. Got a happy Godwin as my current doodle redeem. So if you want, it's 1,000 points to get yourself your very own Obsidia NFT. Please don't right click. But yeah, I just settle in. We've got some sweet jams brought to you by the Last Seahorse, and we're just doodling. Doodle it, doodle it, do. What you gonna do with a doodle it do? Alright, so the top is actually hidden. It's real thick. So that I kind of fucked up my real thick, but it's real thick during the bottom part of it. And I don't know how much else I want to draw out of this setup. Maybe I'll try and do like a thumbs up with like a big poofy sleeve to the side. So how does one draw a thumbs up? So Cydia Art Strem. Hello, Zathiel. Welcome. Yes, we are strumming some art Cydia, if you will. I didn't get like an asset that's like one of those like a beret and like a mustache, a twiddly mustache as I doodle. Or we are les artistes. All right, so pretty good thumb. Pretty good. It's real long now that I look at it. But we're gonna go with it's good enough for me. So, thumbs up. I just really like this song, I'm sorry. Alright, so you got your poofy sleeve. Probably if you're lifting your hand up, it's going to be less poofy here, and it's going to be like kind of a subtle poof as it poofs down here. So, yeah, I kind of like, I realize this is a little problematic. That apple. Oh, that's what it's called. I was like, what is the song called? It is just such a good... It slaps, if you will. It's a straight slapper. And... Oh, I know what I'm going to do for Godwin. I'm also going to give him some kitty ears. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. This little side click thing on this pen kind of fucks with me sometimes. Because while he may be an elf femboy, he is also a kitty. Oh, Meister Zuma! Welcome! Welcome, Raiders! Happy to have you! Welcome, Victor Primus! The real boy! How you doing, everybody's favorite little Kitsune Gabo? Welcome, welcome, Azuma. How was your scrim? Bring me back to the high school. Oh my god. So for those of you who don't know Raiders, my name is Obsidia. What is that floating behind my head? It is a bone halo made of the spines of my enemies and those I've hugged a little too tightly. Welcome, welcome, everybody. How was the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, Azuma? It went streamingly. Why go swimmingly when you could go streamingly? Well, I'm happy you decided to bring your crew over here. We're just doing a doodle night. We're just kind of doodling. Every day I'm doodling. Asking you now to go to back to what's the best place in Nightcore. Oh, you sweet summer child. I was listening to Nightcore before I started streaming again. Oh my gosh, you mentioned that I'm a lovely VTuber. Gosh, I'm just a gremlin. I'm a gremlin bean. Gremlin. Oh, I have to add gremlin. Alright, we did take a brief pause from this so I could show you guys Gremlin Cydia. Get the slut up in here. Where are you, little slut? There we go. Gremlin Cydia. Fucking American. Sorry, Godwin. I'm temporarily pushing you out of the way to show off this. So Michael, my servant, and master of memes, decided to draw Gremlin Cydia, and oh my god, I love her. It truly captures my lewd gremlin energy. Different one, I'm sure. Oh, hey, Bestie! Welcome. Realize I'm doing some PvP and managed to get a party right. Hell yeah. Different one, more than anything. Yeah, so that is the, it's like a loincloth that Obsidia is wearing. He is fucking cute. I love this little gremlin. That's just a normal Obsidia. Now you all know my secret form. I'm sorry I had to reveal it like this. Thank you for the follow, Victor Primus. I appreciate the follow. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. Welcome, my brave initiate. And also, can we have a shout out, please, for Vespi, everybody's favorite cute little femboy MMO boss. Easily beaten, easily conquered, very sweet, very silly, very toony. Very hilarious. Be sure to check him out. He's an adorable little vampire who you would tell to put the maid outfit on. City in her most natural form. Get shouted out, nerd. Vespa! Alright, so what we're doing tonight, we're just doing doodles. If you want a doodle of your own, they're 1,000 points. Let me know what you want me to draw, and I will give you a scuffed doodle of it. Currently, we're just drawing a happy little Godwin. So this is what I'm working on. I'm not an artist. I'm just having fun. All right, so I think we can go back through and erase some of these lines. So let us engage in erasery. All right, so first off, here we're gonna erase this little area. Right. Erase the interior here. We'll probably upgrade this to a thicker boy. Right up in that business. Up in here, right up in this business here. Oh, thank you for the follow, Greedy Skull. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. Happy to have you. Alright, speaking of, we got some Obsidia Gremlin noises have been requested. Alright, here you go, Michael. There you go, some gremlin noises from me to you. I hope you enjoyed them. Like, recolor this in here. Fine. Oh. Oh man, those were ruffled. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Give it an Obsidia seal of approval. I don't like that line. Gotta do it in one. Oh, there's our little Godwin. There's our cutie pie. Oh yeah, I gotta do it. Little earsy dearsies. Yeah. Oh. Kitty-rific. Best redeem. I like that! I made gremlin noises like once just for like funs. Like just for fun, and it became like literally everybody's favorite thing. So that's why it's now like a permanent redeem, is the gremlin noises. Alright, so this should be like this should be a layer I could start like just doing shit over. I don't know how it works. We're gonna start coloring. Little pling plang. Eyesy liesies. Oh, that didn't work because it's a different layer. I'm a fool. Oh, you bastards. Stakas were made. Oh, hello, Aries. Thank you for 13 months of resubbing. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Rise, Brave Knight, my little huggle wuggle. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. Oh no, I can't do it on this layer. Ah. Alright, well now I'm realizing my downfall of dealing with layers. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, so now I guess I have to like draw over this layer? Is that how this works for like line art purposes? Which at that point, well, I guess if you're a better artist, this would be something that would probably be done better, but but it won't color evenly. Nano cracks to the layers, son. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something a little zany. See how it goes. All right, so we're gonna go take a little droplet out of Godwin's eyes. I'm just gonna try and draw over it. Oh, that was. I was trying to fill it in. I usually just do the paint can to like fill in pictures, but because I did it as like a layer below it, I can't just use the paint can. Our way around the eyes. Oh, that was good. Okay, so we're gonna... Oh, that's cute. Interesting. Why does it appear that way? I don't know why it took like 5 swipes to put that. place below the lineup. Oh, so it would be... Alright guys, I'm trying to figure out how this works. So it would be... like that? Okay, I guess. I don't really understand, but I'm gonna see how this works. Okay. Oh, this is weird. I don't understand how this works at all. Oh, hello, Shania. I'm sorry, I didn't see that it was Shania. Nano crack, son. Exactly. Alright, so now we're gonna go get a drop of your hair. Okay, so I guess, I can, because it's the wrong type of layer. So we're gonna do some more Y-E-Y for tape. So I'm gonna try drawing this with my pen, since we're dealing with different layers now. Interesting. That's how that works. Hey, the thick boy. I, low-key hated doing that. I don't understand how this works. Frick-a-frack. This is, like, way more complicated than I thought it was gonna be. Let's... Oh, coloring this stuff in. A lot more time consuming than I thought it was gonna be. Oh. Maybe a box that's really thick to make it affect other layers. Oh. Refer to other layers. Aha! Thank you. That is infinitely better. Thank you, Godwin. This made my life infinitely easier. Right. And this is your face. Little pink cheeks. Get you up in here. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Gotta fill in some parts of the hair, but that's okay. It's really hard to tell the difference between that white. Oh, what are you doing the art with? Mouse? I have a tablet. I have a tablet. It just doesn't look. It just doesn't seem like that. So I alternate because I don't really understand what I'm doing. I alternate between using my mouse and my pen because some things I don't really understand how to do the detail for. So I kind of just end up using my pen for it. Done. The color to mix, the watercolor tool, the blending, blur and blend. I don't understand what those. Smugosaurus Rex, I approve. You'll love this bit. Oh yeah, I gotta do your ears. What color would your ears be? Same as your hair, I guess. Oh. Little earsy weirsies. Oh yeah, and you gotta get the inside of your ear would be skin tone. Boop. Boop. Would also be your skin tone. Up, up, up. Hello, Shadow the Nightblade. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoyed your Scalpo. Welcome to the stream. We're doing scuffed doodles of cute little knights. I'm gonna say, oh, Darkblade, I was wondering why that's the curious knight I am. Please, for drop by right. Yeah, I know, but I keep messing that up, so I just try to do it manually so I don't accidentally screw it up. So we're doing scuffed doodles. If you would like a scuffed doodle of your very own, please feel free to redeem. Otherwise, just enjoy the show. We're doing techno music or dance beats brought to you by The Last Seahorse. You type in exclamation point BGM. It will bring up their info. Kind of darker than I want. We'll find you a lighter yellow. We're gonna go take it from the center area. Oh. Word in. There we go, that's better. Gotta seal up that hole. Plug the hole, baby. Single pixel time. We gotta switch to black. Oh, that's enormous. Seal up that area. And bring back the eyedropper. And work. Close. Scuff is the best. The heck with perfection. Hello, Christoph Hardone. Welcome. Love the techno vibes. Thank you. All this music is brought to you by the best VTuber DJ, The Last Seahorse. Be sure to check them out by typing exclamation point BGM. If you could type that for me, Bob, I would appreciate it. Here, and then it's, I believe, more silver. Sure. Oh, and it's green for tunic. There. Oh yeah, that's a cutie pie if I've ever seen. Oh yeah, and for those of you who didn't notice, we have some new emotes that have been uploaded. There's a new follower emote, Ripperoni. There's also two new tier 1 sub emotes. One of them is Head Cat Cydia, and the other one is a Comfy Cydia. Sorry, your voice is a bit low. God damn it, you told me the music was too loud. First I had the music be quieter, now it's too loud. You gotta tell me, Vaughn. But yeah, what I was saying is we got some new emotes. Be sure to enjoy them. Alright, so now you're gonna draw your little liney sparkle. So I dropped this. I guess at this point it would just be slightly lighter. So, oh, that's pencil. I hate pencil. It's come out quite well indeed. You were soft, not the music. Vaughn, you should know better than most. I'm never soft, always hard, Cydia. Alright, so we're gonna draw your little shine line. I'm gonna try and be a little, try and use the pen for this. I'm just kind of scribbling over. So you can kind of see that there's a slight variation in the coloring. So how shiny this lad's hair is. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. And a little darker. Okay. Try and do your, you just gotta live hard, baby. Be always hard up in the Citadel. I may be a bit behind. Allow me to refresh the chat. I'm glad you like it, Aries. I'm glad. It's just a silly little doodly do. We're shading up in here, baby. We're not doing much, but we are shading a bit. Love to see it. Love to see shading. They call me the real Slim Shady. God, that is so much yellow, it is hurting my eyes to look at. I improved since last time I saw her drawing. Well, I appreciate that, Christoph. Which time is just light stroke with watercolor? The more you draw, the more you rock. Oh, gee. Thank you, Vaughn. Oh. Just kind of the tips. That ended up coming out your skin tone. I gotta change that. It is very close to your skin tone, but I feel like I gotta use a darker ripple of it because it looks like just a weird portion of your hand the way I have it done. There we go. Okay. Else like. Oh, are we gonna try and do some shine on this armor? Is that a thing that might happen? Find out this episode of Obsidia Balls Z. Alright, so let's go. So we got our dropper to figure out our rough thing of it. Shades lighter. We're gonna try and do some little shiny armor here. So, kind of hard to see. I feel like I should go white. Go all in. Pro Shader, Cydia, Dragon D's nuts all over your face. Oh, too far. See, there is a slight little shine going on there. Still too big. I still single pixel this shit. Okay. Go. Slightly shiny armor. And I would say this is a grade A Happy Godwin. So this try and complete this. We up in here. Oh, like that. Dragon, rock the Dragon Ball Z. Got the Dragon Ball Z, you gotta see. Dragon Ball Z. Not much, but it's honest work. And of course, Godwin as the wonderful is. Delete the Godwin. Get out of here, Godwin. We're done with you. You're gonna be saying, black. This is back. Black. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. For a little circly doodly. There we go. Yeah. Okay, Dark Elf. What would you like me to draw, Dark Elf? This is now a certified grade A Godwin. All right, so we got Dark Elf. Bulls. I think I found my version 2 model. I appreciate it, Godwin. I appreciate it. Hi, Dark Elf. How are you? True art. Well, until Dark Elf tells me what to draw. Hey, Red Wings. Welcome. We're gonna... Oh, I have to be on... I don't know, something grouchy? Okay. Alright. So... Grouchy... DE. Oh my my gosh, welcome, welcome, Lily. Happy to have you, Raiders. Happy to have you. Welcome. We got a Fae raid. We got a Fae raid. What are you gonna steal from me? How was everything in Portal 2, Lily? And Maribel, welcome, welcome. Happy to have y'all here. For those of you who don't know, my name is Obsidia. I am a Death Knight. What is that floating behind my head? It is a bone halo, made of the spines of my enemies, and those I've hugged a little too tightly. Welcome, welcome. I got Lily, I got Maribel. Oh my gosh, we got a cool crew here. Plus the Sif VTuber? Oh my god! By the way, Sif, I just did a, what's it called? I did a, redeem for you in B's stream to get a VTuber fan art of you. So look forward to that in the future. Bonus for Sif, we love this. You don't steal in my Fae world. Unfortunately, we're all about knowledge and learning. Vaughn, could you please also shout out Maribel? Lily is a great Fae VTuber who was also there playing D&D with me last Friday in our Magical Girls campaign, or Magical Girls Adventure that Litro was hosting. And thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. Thank you for the gift sub to Lily Vondanolo. I hope that they enjoy those sweet, sweet Obsidia emotes. Arise, brave knight. For those of you who don't know, Maribel is a wonderful Hobbit VTuber who does comfy story time, where she reads books such as Pride and Prejudice and Squire's Tale. She also plays D&D every Friday night with Sif over on Mistwalkers, so be sure to check her out as well. She is also one of the players in my upcoming Eberron adventure. So look forward to getting to see her in person. She is quite funny, quite comfy, quite sweet. Oh, thank you for gifts up to Maribel as well, Vaughn. I hope she enjoys those sweet, sweet Obsidia emotes. How are you all doing tonight? See, Lily, I'm very like not prejudiced. I'm very predisposed towards shifty Fae because in all of my D&D settings, my Fae are always hella shady. So far in the campaign I've run, they've 100% helped the party, and yet the party hated every moment they had to interact with the Fae. And in my homebrew setting / my Eberron campaign, I have this whole elaborate like Fae like cosmological politics basically, because I have different Fae courts that are like, I make other entities are now a part of the Fae courts. Essentially how it works, and they all play by very specific shady rules. I'm actually planning on playing Helltaker one of my next streams. Ah, yes. Helltaker is a great game to stream. Just the DLC is straight bullshit. Which is Fae adjacent, many fans are exactly how Fae should be. I'm glad you like those emotes, Maribel and Lily. But yeah, so we got Dark Elf as a grouchy Dark Elf. Well, that's easy to do because Dark Elf is a heckin' grouch. Always the grumbler, they call him. Okay, so go to our layer 2, I think was our line art layer. Their top tier emotes. Thank you. Some of them I've commissioned. Others were made for me by Michael, my servant, who is a very good bee. He was also the one who did, in case you guys had not seen it, because he just rated me. Bam! Gremlin Cydia! Have you ever wondered what Obsidia's true form is? It's this gremlin. This is the energy I put out into the world. Oh, hey, Gorefather! Welcome, welcome! Haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Fae were essentially brought upon the magic crystal that was invented. Basically birthed a bunch of sentient metamorphic like fox, frog, fox, etc. Definitely a lot of chaos in there. Checks out. This is the energy I put out into the world, is this gremlin Cydia. You know, We all thought Goblin Cydia was a thing, but we really know that it's Gremlin Cydia. Not gonna lie. Awooga! Gremlin Cydia is the one who sits on your shoulder and tells you to burn down houses. Biblically accurate Cydia. Yeah, my Fae in my campaigns are always very predatory, and they view mortals as like beings that can be played with, but are ultimately their interactions with them are like a predatory child, playing with their toys. Sitting down for approximately 10 minutes before bed, so there's enough time to drop it down with zero context and paint one Titan. I appreciate it, Godfather. I hope you have a great night and the sweetest of dreams. I appreciate you coming on by for my little art stream. Here, we're just doing little doodles here. So, yeah, I don't want to set the world on fire. I'm sorry, Tyler. That's what the gremlin desire. Alright, so we're gonna go Dark Elf face. I made it too curvy too soon. Real Dark Elves have curves. Changed my mind. Now I made it too small. Too small. Right. Close enough. Close enough for this Dark Elf. A big grouchy face he is. I'll give you a little Rosarino. Too big of a nose. I remember your dude form is like a dog, wolf person kind of thing. Got little ears. Everybody's getting animal ears tonight. Alright. And he's a grumbly grumblester, so we gotta give him a grumble face. So he's grumbly. Not happy about the current state of politics in America. Now that I see this, I probably made his face too low. Alright. Really like Gremlin Cydia just keeps going off like a hunting trophy. I love Gremlin Cydia. It's so cute. It's got the raw gremlin energy I desire in this world. Michael, I'm always proud of your artwork. Just like Cygnus, I'm always proud of everything you guys do for me. I wish it was more logistically easy for me to show off everything you do. But I love everything you've ever given me. Even the cursed shit that you've given me, Michael. Because, you know, it means you care. Oh, April, keep alert. Well, thank you, Lily. I hope you have a delightful meal. I appreciate the raid. I hope you have a good night. Have a delicious nom. Yeah, every piece of fan artwork is always appreciated. Like, I joked that part of the reason I became a VTuber was the hope that I would get fan art. And then it turns out I was my biggest fan. And so I just commissioned art of me. Yeah, Cygnus, I was talking about how much I love everything you've ever made me. So... Wisey wisey. That really fucked that up. Backwards. I was talking about how much I love all the things you make me. You are a cherished member of my community. Give you a little teaser eyes. You're so grumpy. Kind of looks weird when I look at it that way. Actually, erase that. um, fan art or lewd art. Both. People have made lewd artwork of me. I'm actually commissioning a lewd art piece myself of me and a very specific little small rabbit that I enjoy spending time with. And drop. You might be getting
Nano Machine, son.
And we're giving down bad channel boy reward. Target Nano Machine, son. Give it down bad. You know, it happens to the best of us, Christoph. It happens to the best of us. We all do things in the heat of passion. On resync. Here we go. It's dangerous to go alone. Okay, well, as I engage drawing a very grumpy dark elf, I think it's time for a noble paladin to be brought to my banner. Thank you for summoning Astolfo. Oh, it's still in eraser mode. Alright. I don't like those eyes at all. The more I looked at them, the less I liked them. So we're gonna stick with drawing him in the center of the eye, because I don't like the way it's turned out otherwise. Yep. 100% worth it. Enjoyed every second. Well, I'm happy to hear it, Christoph. I want everyone to enjoy every second. Bear with me. Alright, so I'm gonna make that smaller. Her head is smaller than Godwin's because I draw very inconsistently sized. Oh, damn. I draw very inconsistently sized heads. Senator Cookstrong. I have a cream nano pudding sauce. We're making the mother of all puddings, Raiden. Can't cry over every drop of spilled milk. There we go. That's Dark Elf fittingly grumpy. And if I remember, you got like a fucking eye scar. Oh, thank you for the resub, Tyler. 8 months running for everyone's favorite lewd goth mommy. I'm not even the lewdest goth mommy on Twitch. Have you seen Marina? She puts me to shame for sheer lewd mommy vibes. You've got like a scar like that on your cheek. Nation ruled by steak, not spaghetti. Right, now we can give you some hair. I remember you got like fairly short hair, but I don't exactly remember the entirety of your hair, so we're gonna go this kind of thing. And I don't remember how short your hair is. Type it all? I don't know, I just work here. So I don't like this. Your treasure. Well, thank you, Red Wings. I'm just a fucking meme. I'm a meme of a person. Yuko tells me that all the time. I'm just a goofy Death Knight on Twitch. That's basically all I am. Oh, I messed that ear up. Oh. Yo, it's Small and Strong! Welcome, welcome! Can we have a shout out, please, for Small, everybody's favorite huge PP British cat boy? Currently playing Yakuza 0, not like currently, but after they beat Metal Gear Rising and they learned the true power of the means of Nano Machine, they've decided to become Bakamitai. If you want to see a hilarious shitpost king with just the hugest bulge you could ever fit in something that small, heyo. Be sure to check out Small. He's also wonderfully British. So if you want to go have a spot of tea, be sure to go cruise on over to the kitty corner. Hey Dragon Rune, welcome, welcome. I'm kind of sounding against your vibe. Alright, well happy to have you vibing. Small and giant PPTV. We are currently just doing doodles. Welcome, Small. We're just doing simple little doodles that people are requesting. So we're gonna go. I don't know if he's a cat or a dog or a wolf, but I just know that he gets destroyed by his dark elf fucking OC. Here. Also, you're more than just a goofy death knight. You're our goofy death knight. Yes, comrade. Our death knight. A death knight of the people. Go Superior. I don't know how the Soviet March or the Red Army anthem goes. Alright. Pretty good Dark Elf. He's grumpy, he's got scars. I'm playing England in Civ 6. Oh, nice. My favorite faction in Civ 6, I think, besides Persia, because Persia's always my favorite faction, was Hungary under Corvinius. I really liked his playstyle. Alright, and Dark Elf is grouchy, and he's gonna take, I'm gonna probably have him say something about Yuko. Soviet hard base intensifies. By the way, Small, how are you liking Yakuza? I haven't been able to catch you this weekend, really. I'm very hard to attain on the weekends. I just have stuff going on in my personal life. But I haven't really got to see your reactions. But I hope you're enjoying it. I hear it's a lot of fun. Alright, so we are gonna go make this boy dark brown hair. Where was that? I think. There we go. Yep. Oh, you love this. And he's got like this darker skin. Pretty good. Still learning the mechanics so far. Gotcha. Gandhi is a. I love the whole like backstory behind Gandhi as a psychopath. It's Civ. It's like because of like an error in the coding, he would go so far pacifist that he'd go to maximum warmonger. I don't know, I'm giving him red eyes. I don't remember what his eye color actually is. Freaking grumpy. And he's gonna be saying the small wolf's picking on me. Or it's gonna be bratty noises. Bratty noises intensifies. There we go. That's perfect, Dark Elf. Alright. In this circle. Thought he'd be like, our words are backed with nuclear weapons! Nano machines! I can imagine Senator Armstrong as Gandhi in Civilization. Nano machine. Egypt. Alright, I think I'm actually going to draw a bit more on him. I think I'm going to give him, like, plus arm. Find you. He ducks at everything. Yep, he's a nuker. He's a nuker. I was showing Yuko Oh Brother Where Art Thou yesterday for the first time. It's a movie I love. But the way that the characters talk in that movie is so good. Well, ain't this place just a geological oddity? 2 weeks away from everywhere. You don't say much, but when you do, it's direct and to the point. I like that about you. Could ever appease their superior firepower. So Dark Elf has like short sleeve shirt. Okay. Like a sleep. Oh, now that I look at this, I realize that this looks ridiculous. JK, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do his crossed arm. We're just gonna draw his little face. Hey, Kadora! Welcome! Been a while since I've seen you. How you doing? Alright, so I am going to... Actually, I'm gonna give him a middle finger. I'm gonna have him do a middle finger. That's a very, very Dark Elf thing to do, because he's being bratty. So that's his right... Try to look at how I would do this facing him. Thumb goes out. So okay, two to the side, one in the middle. And it's okay. Oh, I don't like that. Gotta redraw that base. All about that base. Sonic Generations. How is that treating you? Small, why are you so angry? Are you angry because we're talking about how hung you are? Are we talking about how I screenshotted your starting soon screen to show my partner how huge your bulge is in your chibi form? As a certified fact as to how fucking hung you are. Hung like a cat boy. I don't like that. I made it too thick. Gosh darn it. You did what? Yeah, I did a snipping tool of your starting soon screen because I was describing to my partner how big your bulge is in your like little chibi kitty form. And so I was like, I had to show them. So I screenshotted it and zoomed in on your bulge. Hey, Tama! Welcome to the stream! Speaking of kitties, how are you? Can we please have a shout out for our favorite little kitty girl, Tama Tobe? Everybody's favorite Belgian kitty. Wonderful girl, wonderful artist. Does lots of great collabs, makes lots of great outfits for her models. Be sure to check out Tama. She's been doing a bug-only playthrough of Pokemon Shield or Sword. Thank you, Vaughn. I appreciate it. Just gonna across out. I like that I ended up drawing his hand being larger than his actual head. Oh well. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Now that I point that out, I literally can't unsee it, and I'm going to erase it all. I now hate it. Okay. Alright, well, it was worth a try. I'm just gonna do bratty noises. That's all I got. Not good. Something is wrong with my ankles. Oh my gosh. Hey, I'm sorry you're not doing well, Tama. I hope you feel better. I hope your ankles feel better. Closer to the camera. Yeah, people really like Scorch. I think it's cute. In the grand scheme of little buggerinos, pretty darn cute. Alright, so we're gonna settle for that for Dark Elf. I'm gonna save this. Doodle. What did I call my other? Oh, it's Doodle Day 3. Doodle Day 3. And now we're gonna try something. We're gonna try something different. Let's save them. I keep moving out of the camera frame. I'm gonna import. I'm gonna have to violently shrink down. It's gonna be too big. Of Goofy Deathmatch. Yep. Violently too big. Look at that cute Death Knight. I love to see her. Look at that caboose. She got a little junk in that trunk. Okay, well, I'm glad you're home again, Tom. I know how much you hate it when you guys are traveling. It is. Back with leftover pizza sounds good. You got that donk. I got donk, y'all. Check it out now. The donk your brother. And this is that booty. Look at these. Look at that cheek definition. That's grade A content here. Made by Spooky Bean, the original designer. Lord have mercy! The original designer of Obsidia. So let us draw some Obsidia. I want to get better at drawing myself and actually remember to do my ponytail and halo. Yes, as they say, legs you can see from the moon. Just like Obsidia in real life. I got thighs for days. Alright, so we're on black. Good. Let's go. Yeah, the ass is nice, but all I can focus on is the greaves. Greaves with heels seems a bit impractical. Hey! Hey! I'm an anime girl. I can do whatever I want, Queen. I think it looks awesome. That's all that matters. Style is more important than any practicality. I'm an undead being powered by magic. Anything is possible. So I'm gonna try and do a bigger face. I'm just gonna focus on doing a face. So, put ourselves a little face. I'm gonna try just doing this in one layer. The 2-layer thing confused me. Right, so a bit of a big schnoz for my little Obsidia. That's like a real life Obsidia nose. Feels like I'm a maid of torso. I dated a girl many moons ago who was who we used to joke that I was, because we were about the same height, but she had a much longer torso and I had much longer legs. She once drew a Cydia. Yes, I know, Tama, and it was beautiful. I loved your Cydia. Alright, so... Oh... Oh! Fangarino! Fangang, baby! Fangang! And try something different. That's too high. Do... Make it have some sharp eyes here. Different sizes. Alright, well, thank you for the lurk, Christoph. I appreciate it. That La egg. Would you like an egg in this trying time? That gives me a good point. I can actually look at my own face. Boobs. Okay. 2. Here and a little smaller, but oh well. Oh well. And so I would like some kind of doctor. Oh no! I'm not a trained medical professional. All I have is a Juris doctor. It's only good if you're getting sued. Oh my gosh, Elisa the Holy Priest. Could we please have a shout out for Elisa? Welcome, welcome, Raiders. How's my favorite Spoder girl? How you doing here? Hands up. Is this a stick up? Well, my hands can't move up, so I'm sorry to tell you, Elisa, it's not an option. Welcome, Raiders. For those of you who don't know, my name is Obsidia. I am a Death Knight. What is that floating behind my head? It is a bone halo, made of the spines of my enemies and those I've hugged a little too tightly. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the shout out. How was Castle Crashers? Were you playing with somebody? Got the cool eyebrows. She a cool lady. Welcome, Badface Hagen. Welcome, welcome. Doing good. Just doing some doodles. Just practicing drawing. Currently, we're drawing an Obsidia. Who I realize now I have to move because she's a little high up. Gonna get in the way when I'm doing hair and everything. But welcome, welcome, Raiders. We are just having a doodle stream. It's gonna be real simple, real fun. To my friend Takate and Toasty Karasu. Oh, cool. I hope it was a lot of fun. So, face is not that round, but this is the world we live in. Okay, so just above my eyebrow. Go. One for magic, they went for House and agility. Hey Duxado, welcome, welcome. I'm happy to have all of these people trying to mug me right now. Yeah, we're just doing art and listening to sweet electronic jams by The Last Seahorse. And how much? I feel like goes full over the other eye. But... it's close. Like, how do I look? Close. Goes to, like, the side of my face. Pick your vertebrae up. Alright, well, they're spinning. They're spinning, spinning around my head, Elisa. This is about as much as you're gonna get out of me. Oh, switch to an eraser by accident. Or switch to clicking the wrong color. Hello, Duxana. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo. Welcome to the stream. I know you're a part of the mugging crew, but I thought I would still welcome you wholeheartedly to my Founder Citadel. Yeah, probably, Thomas. Probably. We'll get there when we get there. This kind of thing. Got my ponytail. How big is it? Okay, it's about that size. Okay. Oh, thank you for the little hug, Duxana. This is an artist's interpretation of Obsidia. Do not judge her. She is but simple being. Give her some ears. I have I need to have my earring. And links. What does my own model look like? Chat, what do I look like? Tell me. Okay, so it's like 3 things. I will judge her. Don't judge me. It's on fancy way. This art isn't for judging, it's just for practicing. And cool. Want to become famous? Fuck yeah! Thank you, Vaughn. Thank you, Vaughn. I suppose as long as it's recognizable. It's my artwork, so I can kind of do whatever I want. It's my artwork of me, no less. So I feel like I am entitled to do whatever I want. I don't like that. I'm gonna do just rings rather than boxes. You look blue and cute. Oh, thank you, Cygnus. Okay, so big thing, and then my little skelly boy. Oh, well, thank you for the lurk, Elisa. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. What does Obsidia look like? I don't know. I just work here. I've never seen an Obsidia in my life. Is she cute? Who knows? Right. So a little, gotta shrink my pen. A little detail up in here. Skelly boy eyes. There we go. We're working on it. He's growing. Obsidia, who dis? That's gonna be me when I get my 3D model. It's gonna be Obsidia, who dis. Goes my ear. Adjusted that. I don't like that. I'm gonna keep it thick. We're gonna say fuck it. Fuck it, mate! Keep this bitch nice and thick. I like them real thick and juicy. I gotta connect this, otherwise it's gonna yell at me when I'm doing coloring. And I was at the wrong sizing. The frack. Paint. Give her her neck. And let's taper that more. Oh, too much taper. You tapered too far. I'm gonna try to sleep, try to ignore the physical pain. Oh, I hope you can get to bed, Tama. I hope you can get some good sleep, and I hope you have the sweetest of... How are you not feeling well? Small. Still looks weird to me. Just making it too thin or wider. That's better. Better. More necky. Oh. Poker. That's spikes. What do I look like? Wait, they're not spikes. They're like kind of rings on the side. I was wondering what that was. I don't know. I just work here. Alright, so it's like just basically a bit here. YouTube asked me if I'm watching. Yes, I am. Glad we went over that. And then got like a central band. Oh, that's an eraser. That is not what I want to do. There we go. Stop coloring over it with white. Stop whitewashing my obsidia. And those go. Little skelly boy. I think it pings more. That does. Cranberry. Alright, so I gotta do an extra ring. And then I can do my skelly boy. Oh, and... Oh, I would like to make everyone aware it is snowing. That's some malarkey. That is straight malarkey. It's been raining like all day today here. It's like 40 degrees, which is ridiculous for middle of April, but this is the world we live in. This is why global climate change is in fact a thing, despite what conservatives may tell you. Right. Let's kill a bit myself. So oh, it's still too thin. I was like, why is this so thin? That's because that's what you selected, Obsidia. This is some straight tomfoolery. Yeah, how can it be global warming? It's snowing in Vancouver. Oh my god, lol. That's why it's global climate change and not global warming. Hello, Bunny Bearish. Welcome, welcome. How are you, Bunny Bearish? Alright. We're a snowball in Congress. All arguments are valid. Wow. Oh, hi, buddy. How are you? Oh, wait, not me. There's a lot of bunnies out there. I know many bunnies at this point. be on one side. It's like going back here and then kind of squishing. You see that? See the hair. Gotcha. Alright guys, it's just kind of practicing drawing for me, so it's like I'm doing a lot more like thinking process for how this works. Yeah, how you doing tonight, Bunny Bearish? How goes things on the mean streets? We're just drawing some obsidia. We're all bunny family. Like, I don't like that. What, Cydia? You're goddamn right, baby. We got cake. I hope you brought enough cake for the whole class. And the answer is, well, yes, I did. Alright, we're gonna start erasing. I think it's ready to start cleaning up the Cydia herself. Up Cydia, just a dirty girl. Oh! Oh yeah, I gotta go. Be gone, foul wench! Right? Finished the drawing and had a busy year. How you been? I've been good! Good. Had a good bean, if you will. Things have been going pretty okay for me. So I think we're ready for Halo time. Starts at about halfway up. Here is our start point. So trick will be getting this to actually. I remember what I did last time poorly, which is like drawing the. That was bad. Like basically drawing a semicircle and then just erasing parts of it into Halo-y part. Got our top people working on that. Never knew you had that ass. Oh yeah, I'm thick. Thick Cydia, they call me. Okay, so freaking crack. More difficult than I want. I don't want to try that. Not great, but this is where we're going with it. I actually asked for, in my rep sheet, to make Obsidia have a bigger butt. The original version of it, her butt was smaller, but after feedback from one of my friends, he said I needed more cake. So I decided to I decided to upgrade my booty. Hey there, Miss New Booty. Oh, this isn't terrible. Like, using the line is basically guideline for where I should put the rings. See, You know that, like, it's very common for VTubers to go for, like, huge boobs. I decided to go for normal sized boobs, but a bit of a thicker booty. And just erase all the little glip glop in between. Probably make that smaller. Boop, boop, ba-doop. Boop, 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 boop. Wait until I keep saying it, but like, just wait until my 3D model is done. I am so excited for it. Also, I'm excited for it to start. It's not supposed to start until May, so. But I'm so excited to have movable hand. Trust me, baby. There is going to be some straight up hugging utensils whipped out during streams. You're gonna love to see it. Your normal practical is what I go for. Yeah, like, I actually seriously debated about doing like a slight redesign to Obsidia to make her more like more quintessentially VTuber and like thick and stuff. But I ultimately decided against it after I saw the artwork because I just didn't feel like it was me. I didn't feel like it was me to look like that. Like, that's not really my personality. Despite what people claim, I am not in fact a Dami Mommy. I'm just a fucking gremlin. I'm just a horny gremlin. So I don't think I could really substantiate the body type that would be. So I decided to just make it basically just me still. Because I really liked my design. And there's only like some minor changes that I think I want to do down the line to her. Such as giving her Katarina bangs from Its Life as a Villainess. I think I speak for everyone when I say that 3D Cydia is highly anticipated. Yes. Bottom Cydia confirmed. Well, I am a bottom. Like, I have never made it a secret that I'm a bottom. It's just I'm not an easily embarrassed, like, oh, you called me cute keyboard smash kind of bottom. So that's why I don't come off as a bottom. I also can basically top other bottoms because I'm not like that. I love that. I mean nothing against big Bazonga models, but the most important thing is matching the personality. Yeah. Like, yeah. I want to stay true to me, because at the end of the day, like, Obsidia is not really a character, she's just me. She's just digital me, so I don't have to put on clothes or do makeup in order to stream. So, I don't want to, like, lose touch with that aspect of me. Buddy, don't stop. Yeah, if anybody ever wondered if Obsidia is a character, it's not. She's just me. This is just me as a Death Knight. But it's part of why I don't really have lore, necessarily. There's, like, some rough concept of lore I wrote when I, like, was first deciding to be a VTuber, but, like, as a whole, it's, not very important to me doing this. Hi, Corey. How are you? Welcome to this. Can we have a shout out for a cute little chameleon, please? How you doing tonight, Corey? We're just drawing an Obsidia. I'm doing a self-portrait, artist interpretation of what of an Obsidia. Oh, by the way, for those of you who've seen Spy Family, because I'm just watching it, I just watched episode 2 this weekend. Oh my god. Fucking Yor is a character design, like, when they have her in her assassin outfit, Holy fuck, that is a well done character design. She is so hot in that outfit. I'm like, I kind of want Obsidia wearing that outfit. Like, everything about her in that is just so absolutely pretty. Also, very cute proposal. Not a character, but quite a character. Yep. That'd basically be how it'd be, Vaughn. Okay. Gotta get rid of just the tip. Smaller. Get into the nooks and crannies. Oh. Look at it. Crannying it up in here. My phone had... Oh, I didn't realize that. Welcome, wow. Happy to have you back, Tyler and Christoph. Also, if you haven't watched Spy Family yet, please watch it. It's very cute. It's only 2 episodes so far, but it is very cute. Basically, taking place in a anime Cold War Europe. Oh, about a guy trying to do his mission to assassinate or to spy on somebody, and in order to do it, he needs to make up a family. So he goes to an orphanage and recruits a telepathic child that he doesn't realize, and then ends up proposing to an assassin that he met on a first date. He decided to while I was watching. Cringe. You hate to see it. Alright, well, it's not a great Halo, but it's the rough idea. Roughly some city up in here. Right. Do some coloring. City up face. Pie. Up in here. Oh, that didn't work well. Because of the layer? This is the only layer. Why is it? Oh, I get why. There we go. There we go. I was like, why isn't this working? And I figured it out. It's because I had set it to be different when I was doing multiple layers. Slugcord Animes, I started watching it. Oh, cool! Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think it's cute. I think it has potential for extra cuteness. I just made Yuko watch all of Season 1 and 2 of My Next Life as a Villainess, so I was very happy to expose them to that, because it's basically my favorite anime. Overall. Like, I have genre favorite animes, but I think Next Life Villainous is my favorite overall anime. Like, my favorite rom-com is, what's it called? Is, Kaguya Love is War. That show is so absolutely hilarious. The tiny linies. If you've never watched Love is War, you absolutely should. The show is like a high school rom-com of 2 tsunderes who realize they love each other, but like refuse to admit it and are trying to get the other person to admit it so they don't like lose out on power dynamic. And it's about their wacky adventures. I wanted to watch that for so long. Oh, Villainous is so cute. It is so cute. Katarina is such a doofus, and I love her for it. Also, I like to give Katarina credit because despite how much of a doofus Katarina is, she is one of the only isekai protagonists who basically gets reincarnated into a child's body and has the realization there are a bunch of kids who are like around me as potential romantic interests, that's fucking weird. Because I'm 17 mentally and they're all 9. And so she consciously is aware of that and doesn't be weird about it, unlike most isekai protagonists. Love is War new season. Yes, Love is War new season is really good. My YouTube recommended about Spy Family. God, I hate the... Yep, those algorithms, baby! Gilly here. Oh. Color in my skulls and chains, baby. So, oh, I should probably bring this up since I'm getting, have you seen the anime Kana? I have not. I have nothing against, oh gosh. I have nothing against it. I know roughly what it's about because I watched Isekai Quartet, but the problem I have with it is I like comedies, I like silly anime, and it doesn't seem so silly. Seems like it takes itself pretty seriously, so I decided to not watch it, but I have heard of it, mostly because of Isekai Quartet. Which has my 2 favorite, like, isekais in it, which is, like, one of my favorites, which is Konosuba. Because Konosuba is just the Always Sunny in Philadelphia of anime. It's about awful people having awful things happen to them because they think they're better than everything. My eyes. Eye droplet. Oh. Oh gosh, this is wrong. Doing the wrong thing. Do the little highlight. My eye glow. This. Oh. Oh, I watched the time I got reincarnated as a slime. I'm fully caught up with that, as well as Slime Diaries, which in my opinion is actually much cuter and a better animation style than Reincarnated as a Slime. Hello, Mr. Cat123. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. I hope you're doing well tonight. Holy shit, it really is. Yeah. I always describe it to people like if you need to describe Konosuba to somebody, it is just Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The anime. Konosuba is funny. It has its problematic aspects of it, but it is a very funny show. Shrink this. How you doing tonight, Mr. Cat? Welcome to the stream. So, like this. Shine looks really weird where I put it. Sigma Rule MC with the best magic ball. Fucking Konosuba. God damn. Fucking Kazuma is such a trash person. That's like what makes it fun. See, the best part about Konosuba is the fact that they're all terrible people. And they think they're so much smarter, better, and more capable than everything around them. And they suffer nothing but misfortune because of it. And that's why it's funny. If any of them were not horrible, it would be not nearly as enjoyable a show. But obviously, Darkness is amazing. And Aqua, Yuko used to say Aqua was the anime character I was closest to in real life. So Aqua has a special place in my heart. Let's try like. Nope, I don't like that. JK, JK. I don't know how to do in the center here. No, it looks basically awful no matter where I do it. I'm just gonna accept that my eyes will not look better. I'm gonna go shading here, here. This is my shine. Rain nor shine. Kind of swoops down pretty thick and swoops on the other one. Trace that. Sure. Oh. Picks up. Sure. Way. An odd mix of aqua and darkness. Yes, that is actually that is actually incredibly accurate, Vaughn. I am aqua and darkness mixed together. Because I'm a huge degenerate masochist, but I'm also hard partying super ditzy klutzy know it all aqua. Make some I'm Ascot, never forget that. Now I see why you do the line art layer. It's specifically for this part here when I'm trying to like shade this stuff. Sounds like you come back and got your dinner out of the oven. Ah, you'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Once this stream is done, I'm gonna go have some soup and a salad. That's gonna be my dinner for tonight. I ate so much garbage yesterday that was delicious, but I'm trying to be a bit better about the rest of the stuff I have today and this week. Of course, I did drink some wine today, so I guess that minimizes it a little. Where's my ponytail? So much darker. Present. I think I accidentally lightened the rest of my hair. Yep, I had accidentally lightened the rest of my hair. Fuck! Frick a frack! Funniest Star Trek and funniest Agua. Yeah, I prefer romantic comedies. I like romantic comedies. Ishigami parries. It's all about Fujiwara. Fucking Chica is top tier. I love Chica. I should probably color over. Covering that part of the eye. Oh, I see that looks kind of ridiculous. So much for my shading. So we're gonna add some metallic fine then do. Nope, I hate it. I realize that is probably bad. Oh well. Oh, that was my try at Obsidia. Number one Chad, she can take this over though. I thought it was a bird swing. Oh my god. Was it that bad? The little Obsidia. So the NSFW artwork I'm getting, the only piece of clothing I'm wearing is just the skeleton hands on my torso. Fucking Girl Zoom Panzer. Yuko loves Girl Zoom Panzer. And we talk about how silly of a show that is. And Yuko read all the manga and stuff, but fucking Girl Zoom Panzer. So ridiculous. Yuko and I actually got artwork commissioned, or I got artwork commissioned of Yuko and I doing Girl Zoom Panzer posing of Nona and what was it? Katusha. Yeah, Girl Zoom Panzer is ridiculous. That's the biggest thing you need to know about it, is that it's absolutely ridiculous. Well, I remember to do the Halo. Not great, but I remember to do it. That's my little Obsidia. Got a slight ponytail going on, so improvement has been made. Oh, jeez. Alright. Well, another thing you need to know about Girl Zoom Panzer is it is literally Japanese people cosplaying as national stereotypes of other countries. Because all of the characters in it are Japanese. They just go to schools that are basically stereotyped after various countries on the earth. The only exception is one of Pravda's girls is actually Russian, and it frustrates Katusha because she speaks in Russian half the time, which Nona speaks, but Katusha doesn't. We're now going to try and draw my shoe. So it's first shot. I'll make this smaller. I feel like this is way too big. I feel like I went in too deep. Yep. I'm fucked up. Okay, so let's try that again. So probably about this. Here. This is that. And yeah, like I watched all of Girls in Panzer for Yuko because I had never seen it. And it's very important to Yuko, so I made sure to watch it. But it is even Yuko acknowledges it's a really dumb show, but it is entertaining in its own right. Also a drinking game to try and figure out what are the actual rules of tankery, because they violate all of their rules depending on what episode and like what movie it is. Wait, I think I'm tapering too much. That's not great, but that was the rough idea of my shoe. Okay, slim that down. gonna do a little racing. I'm trying to practice my own outfit. Like, okay. And you beat Odin last Friday? Oh, congratulations, Tyler. Congratulations. Now are you gonna play it in, like, different meme-y builds? Oh. On bridge. Sure. So, like, all with the things. Went too far. Went too far. There. Like close. Close enough. All side stuff. There. Then I got my thing below the ship. Oop. Oh. There. There. Okay, let's do some erasing. Small. Oh. Sure. Follow up. Boom. Whip claw thing. Yeah. Phone call, rip thing. Okay. Drink this so I can get. Oh my god, the Azure Lane anime I actually despise. I do not think it's good at all. According to Yuko, it does follow the story of the game. However, the story is dumb, in my opinion. I'm probably just gonna try to max out. Gotcha. Yeah, I did not. The funny thing is, I did not like Azure Lane, the anime, but I did like Azure Lane, like, Full Speed Ahead. The one that's just like the slice of life version of it. That I actually found entertaining. I thought the slice of life version was cute. Okay. Not great, but it's, okay. Okay, I give it a... Hey. Oh, Azure Lane was cringe. I thought you were based. Turns out you were just spam. Oh, kind of the same color. Pony card. The slice of life was super cute. Like, all of the little side episodes were hilarious. Like, the whole episode with Prince Eugen just making chocolate in the lewdest way possible. And, with, what was it? Like, Fortitude or whatever, as, like, sitting on the box and just shattering it, apparently, with her fat ass. And huge-titted Honolulu. Like, it was very cute. My favorite character in the anime was the super shisty, fucking, Japanese cat girl, who's like the one who does the shop. She's like my favorite because she's just so shady. Right. That is a shoe. Successfully drawn. One shoe. Probably made this area between it too big, but you got the idea. Now, so a gauntlet. Practicing drawing just different parts of my outfit. There is the one military anime that I despise with every fiber of my being, which is very controversial in anime circles, because everybody seemingly likes it, despite the fact that I think it's absolute garbage, which is Gate. I hate Gate with every fiber of my being. I think it's an awful anime, it's an awful story, and it's like not even well written because it violates every possible thing about how to create a compelling narrative. And it's literally just Japanese nationalistic like fan fiction. So I hate Gate. I have so many rants. No, not Fate. Gate. Gate is the isekai where they go to fantasy world and the Japanese military just kills everyone. Alright, so this is gonna be this curve, slight lip. Well, you already know my thoughts on it if you decide to go check it out. So the basic idea of Gate is it's an isekai. It's a literal isekai because for whatever reason, there's a portal between a fantasy world and Japan. And so fantasy people come out and invade Japan and then get quickly slaughtered by, guns and planes and tanks and shit. And so Japan does a counter invasion into this fantasy world and just starts massacring fantasy armies that try to take it on because it has, artillery and tanks and machine guns and they have swords. And they end up destabilizing this whole fantasy world and becoming these great beacons of civilization and modernization and progress in this fantasy world. And basically just start conquering it. They start colonizing it basically. And it is them dealing with this fantasy world and the politics around it. Also them using rocket launchers on dragons and stuff. But hello Neo Ivan Gaming, welcome. Thank you for the raid. The Fondinolo is here. I hope he does a shout out. But how are you doing tonight? For those of you who don't know, Neo Ivan Gaming is everybody's favorite Soviet cowboy, who's also a big fan of Fallout, so be sure to check him out. How you doing? I'm talking about why I hate Gate. So that's the basic idea of it. The problem is, aside from the blatantly Japanese nationalistic propaganda aspect of it, because Japan in this is this super civilizing force, absolute best hearts in the game. All they do is help people. Their military is there for everything good and nice in the world. And, everybody is bad. Man, we need the Japanese military to be involved to really stabilize the place, which is obviously incredibly problematic because of Japan's history. But also, it's the Japanese military is able to defeat the US and Chinese people who are sending covert operatives and stuff against them. So you got that part of it. And then there's the problematic aspect of it, is that it fails in the principal part of establishing the internal consistencies of the world. Because you have an isekai where there is a world with magic, monsters, and shit in it. Oh, hey, Blaze Lantern. Can we have a... Oh, nobody's here. I'm going to have to do these shoutouts. / raid Neo Ivan Gaming. And then / shoutout. So how was Dark Side Detective? I've never heard of that. Never heard of that, Ivan. There we go. And there's Blaze Lantern. Be sure to check out Blaze Lantern. He's a wonderful VTuber who runs a ramen shop. He's currently trying to hit affiliate, so I'm doing everything I can to make sure he gets the views he needs to hit affiliate, because I know how important it is to him. So if you could please go check him out, give him a view, give him a follow. I'm sure it would help a lot. He's a good beat. He did a cooking stream where he literally made ramen, and it was super cool. So be sure to check him out. Long-time supporter of the channel. So you've got this fantasy world with magic and shit. So the problem is, nobody uses this magic and shit against the Japanese military. So instead, it becomes tanks and shit versus swordsmen and archers. So obviously, the swordsmen and archers live, which is a fundamental failing in utilizing the isekai, genre, because at that point, why was it even an isekai? It's just them massacring medieval people. And then the worst part about it is, there are no actual stakes in the anime, which, if you know anything about writing, is very important. You need to have stakes to get investment by the audience. And because of the way that the anime is structured, there are no stakes, because the Japanese military is never actually seriously contended with by anybody in this fantasy setting. So you know if they show up to a situation, they're going to win. They're going to massacre anybody who faces them, generally pretty easily, because they have guns and these people don't. And then the fundamentally worst possible thing they did in this anime was they created this super-powered lolly demigod of, like, the god of death or something. Rory Mercury, who she is super powerful. Like, she can massacre entire armies on her own. So you think, oh, maybe this is something that you could contend with against the Japanese military to actually give them, a threat, to give them actual stakes. But no. They have Rory join the Japanese military. So now there is not even a magical threat to their forces and to the main characters, because she basically negates anything. Nobody can actually face her in combat. There is no real threat to her. Therefore, as long as she's there, there's no threat to any of the characters. So there is no stakes. There's no actual concern that the characters are going to fail at anything. And so you're literally just watching Japanese nationalistic military porn. And the only thing redeeming about it at that point is how they portray their massacring of these fantasy characters. Like, everybody points to them doing the Flight of the Valkyries moment from Apocalypse Now, and like how faithfully an adaptation they do of it, which is cool, and it's cool seeing it happen. However, that does not make a good story. So yeah, these are the reasons why I hate Gate. I really hate Gate as an anime, because I feel like it is so fundamentally flawed as a story, and I find it so frustrating that so many people like it. But sorry for that tirade about Gate. I look for opportunities to rant about Gate at any possible time, because I hate it so much. Dark Side Detective is a fun point-and-click adventure for paranormal detectives solving ghosts and other supernatural crimes. The writing and characters are great. Oh, that's awesome! I'm happy to hear it's such a fun little point-and-click adventure. I haven't done a point-and-click adventure in a very, very long time. Yeah, the MC wins 99% of the time. At least in Yu-Gi-Oh! I will say this, at least in Yu-Gi-Oh! It is set up so that there is a feeling, no matter how much you know Yugi is gonna win in every card fight he does. There is the slightest feeling of like, oh shit, Kaiba just played some big some big hypey cards. How could Yugi possibly get out of this? But no, not in game. Yeah, Ivan, I was talking about Spy X Family earlier in the stream. I've never heard the rant, so thanks, I guess. Yeah, I guess even in Yu-Gi-Oh, Yugi did lose a couple of times. So, yeah, like, I just hate Gate. I hate it. And I hate that people like it so much because I don't feel like they see how awful it is. I had to stop watching it. I gave it 12 episodes out of its 24-episode run before I was just like, this is the most boring anime I've ever watched. It's like military paint drying because there's no actual stakes to anything that happens. Yeah. So, Fate, I love Fate because I acknowledge how stupid it is. And when Fate is not taking itself seriously is honestly Fate at its best. But yeah, Fate is my glorious superhero historical Pokemon anime. I love it for it. What was I even doing before I started talking about Gate? What was I doing with my life? Alright, yeah, oh my god. Fucking Gate. That suffers from 4Kids dubbing. Oh, fucking. All I remember, I remember very little of Yu-Gi-Oh! When I watched it in high school. But the biggest thing I remember about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Pegasus going, the Pegasus dub going, Yugi boy, how are you, Yugi boy? They gave him like the gayest, the most effeminately gay voice they could to just make him seem extra creepy, which is really, you know, talking about gay coding of villains in cartoons. You know, they did what they could for Pegasus. I have not watched I have not watched Skeleton Knight in Another World. And here is why. I looked at it, and I actually added on my Crunchyroll, and I was like, man, I don't know, this anime seems okay. I like undead things. And I saw that it had just this may have disturbing images for people, and I was like, wait, what? This anime seems like it's pretty silly. Like, what the fuck is so disturbing about it? So I Googled it. I Googled the reviews of the first episode, and oh boy, was that an experience to read these summaries of the first episode. Because apparently, the anime is supposed to be largely a comedy isekai. It's supposed to be largely a comedy isekai about the wacky adventures of this skeleton knight, who's basically a guy who's in a video game that he played that he was really into. He's like a super powerful skeleton. So, how do you think they should start this comedy anime about a skeleton man? How about the first scene of the anime is part of a brutal sexual assault? A brutal sexual assault is in progress, and that is the very first image of the anime. Then they do the title sequence, and then they flash to the guy getting isekai and being the skeleton knight, and wacky adventures ensue. Then guess what? You thought you had enough of the assault? They brought you back. They redo the assault again in more detail, and it's played off for half comedic value as the skeleton knight is hemming and hawing about whether he should help these two girls who are being attempted assaulted by these bandits. In a particularly vividly described way is what's going on. And in the end, he decides to intervene and save them. And they're grateful. And that's like the first episode. No, it is more tastelessly done than Goblin Slayer, in my opinion. Because Goblin Slayer was upfront about the fact that it is, I'm a dark fantasy anime. This is not an isekai, this is not comedic, this is dark fantasy. Mind you, I think literally the worst part of Goblin Slayer is the sexualization involved in it. However, it is at least true to form. This, though, is it suffers from an absolute total disconnect for why anybody thought this was a good way to structure an episode. Is mind-blowing to me. So I then promptly decided to not in fact watch Skeleton Knight Another World. Can't be very. Yeah, I haven't seen. I also haven't seen the science one that was mentioned earlier. Oh yeah, don't get me started on Prisma Ilia. I am working through Prisma Ilia currently because it bothered me that there was a Fate series I haven't watched. But Prisma Ilia is... It's painful at times to watch that show. Because it is just so Prisma Ilia. Hello, Nina. Can we have a shout out? I don't know if anybody is here, but I'm going to do a shout out for Nina. Be sure to check out Nina, otherwise known as Vegan Dragon King. They are a good bean. Very fun, very silly, very lovable. Yeah, I was talking shit about Skeleton Knight. We're at the Obsidia stop doing art to rant about anime point of the stream. Who made headlines? Yeah. I've actually watched all of Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer is very problematic in so many ways. I don't recommend Goblin Slayer to anyone. However, I did watch it all, and I enjoyed it for what it was, but I am fully aware that it is incredibly problematic. It's good when it stays true to killing goblins in new and exciting ways. It's bad when it goes into weird sexualization aspects and making it such a canonical way into trying to establish the dark fantasy elements of the world. Like, this is something I rant about a lot. Do not convey your world is edgy, quote unquote, dark fantasy by doing sexual assault. Like, that's just a flat out fact. Like, it's tasteless, it's always poorly done, and it is always a bad idea because it is incredibly chauvinistic, it's incredibly misogynistic, and it only perpetuates the awful cycle. So don't fucking do it. And the problem is, like, every fucking Japanese anime that wants to be dark fantasy does it. And I hate it. I fucking hate it. Yes, I prefer friendly rom-coms. We're in for the ride now. I have not watched Goblin Slayer Bridge, actually. Yes, they needed somebody who wasn't an edgelord incel. 100%. But yeah, Prisma Ilia is also not good. It has funny moments, and honestly, the best moments out of Prisma Ilia is with the adult characters. Yes, like, oh my god, yes. First of all, this is another rant I do in my D&D streams about why I don't like the racialization of fantasy worlds, because it's always poorly done. And, like, for example, in Dungeons and Dragons, prior to recent versions of it, like, certain races were deemed to be bad, and therefore it was objectively good of an adventurer to go out, get paid to murder these intelligent people just based on their race. And that is wrong, that is bad, and it was bad design to ever allow that. Accordingly, it's important to not make that the emphasis point of a story. However, Goblin Slayer said, or let's double down. I'm tough but weak softie. Yeah, it's good to be a softie. Being a softie is a good bean. I'm gonna do a shout out for Trisha Snakes, my favorite little goblin VTuber. If you want to see a particularly silly and adorable goblin, she's a swamp goblin, she loves snacks, He's very sweet. Be sure to check her out. He is very, very wonderful. Oh, God, I'm so sorry that I've just been ranting about anime that I hate for so long. I don't get many opportunities. Yuko is sick of hearing me rant about how much I hate certain anime. But yeah. Another thing, like, I'm gonna do one last rant about isekais and something I hate that so many of them do. For the love of God, isekais, stop making slavery socially acceptable waifu recruitment. For the love of God, please stop. It's so awful, and you should know better, and these Japanese teenagers who are getting sent to these worlds should know better than to participate in the slave trade and use it as a positive thing to recruit a loving, supportive waifu. It's so fucked up that that is acceptable. Can't wait till I can part-time as a goblin VTuber. Like, same. Like, I'm a goblin at heart. I want to be a goblin short stack. Like, I need an alternate form of me that is goblin short stack Obsidia. Because as I've become more accustomed to it, I'm like kind of about that life. I can see the charm of the goblin short stack. Alright, I think it's probably a good place to stop with the Obsidia. This is my Obsidia self-portrait I drew. I hope you enjoyed it. Before I started ranting about anime. I got my Obsidia self-portrait. Obsidia practice. I'm just saving it. Goblin life good, eat snacks, be small and thick. Or king. God. So, yeah, that's it. Stop doing slavery. I really, really, really wished Shield Hero Season 2 had been like, yeah, you know how we did slavery in Season 1? Yeah, we should probably not do that again. And then like, or let's double down. Do you make that part of your brand at this point, doing goblin models? I love the singular boot. Yeah, I was just practicing drawing a boot. Just practicing drawing a boot. What you talking about? Angry. This is me, angry ranting. To say, anime. Anime! Obsidia angrily ranting about anime. I'm glad you think so. I'm trying to learn how to be better at drawing. So I thought I would actually like try and just draw stuff from my ref sheet and see how I could do it. To quote a quote that is not actually from Miyazaki, anime was a mistake. Goth Knight Angie. I am Angie Bean. Whew. Sorry about that rant. If you want to watch some good anime, watch My Next Life as a Villainess. Also, watch, what was it called? Watch Genius Prince pulls a kingdom out of debt. It's basically a better version of Realist Hero, because I liked Realist Hero at first because I'm a bureaucrat in real life, so I can respect the fact of using bureaucracy, the wonderful power of bureaucracy. However, number one, what Realist Hero is basically Gate, but of bureaucracy. There is no actual stakes in Realist Hero after like the first few episodes, because he recruits such powerful people that there's no actual threat to him at any point. He's either too smart, or the people that he works with are too strong to make any real threat to him or his power base. Secondly, it once again does fucking slavery! And they try to make slavery more positive in it. And I hate it. Stop with slavery, isekai. You don't need it to be a part of your show. And so that's my problem with Realist Heroes. There's no real stakes or anything. But Genius Prince is much more realistic because as a whole, every character acts in their own best interest and what would be seemingly a very logical course of actions for them to take. And because of that, the interactions with each other come off as much more believable. And when the prince does something really smart, other characters think that they're doing smart things contra to them. It's not like they're objectively dumb. They just think they're doing something smart based on the information they have. So it's less Mary Sue-y, I guess, in how it conveys the intelligence. And there are stakes. Like, he fucks up a lot, and like shit just randomly happens to him that he then has to deal with and overcome. Like, obviously he always does because he's the main character, but it's a much more believable situation, and I actually really enjoyed watching the 12 episodes of it. It has weird tone shifts at times because it's like, at its core, it's a comedy, but there's also like weirdly dark moments in it. I'm not gonna give you up. I'm not gonna let you go. Overlord, okay. I like Overlord with caveats. Like, I think overall Overlord is fine. I thought season 1 was very good. I despise season 2. I thought season 3 was okay. That's kind of my synopsis of Overlord. Yes, whenever anybody insults his girl, his like adjutant is also amazing. He's like, "Oh, you want to be racist towards my adjutant? Well, guess what? I'm actually going to try and destroy your country because she is amazing and racism is bad." But yeah, like, Overlord has a good concept. The problem is it also suffers from tone issues. Season 2 I didn't like because it was too much not involving the core concept of the show. Like, the whole, like, 6 episodes about the lizard people, I felt was wildly unnecessary to convey the point they wanted to convey. When you started making things not about the actual core characters of the show, I felt like it suffered. And then when it had all the side stuff with him as an adventurer, I thought that was also really boring. And, like, the value it brought to the show, I felt was exceeded by what it took away from the show by talking about it. Season 3 had it basically return to form, but then it just suffered from, like, stuff happens, and he kind of hand waves it away. I think there needs to be more stuff involving him and the core characters, like thought processes and interactions, rather than them showing up and just clowning everything. Way more problematic than actually, yeah. Oh, what am I thinking now? But yeah, I liked Realist Hero at first, and then I am not. Overlord is fine. Like, I don't have anything particularly against Overlord. It's kind of whatever to me. Like, usually when I have issues with an anime that isn't inherently problematic, like with, oh my god. If you want to talk about inherently problematic, my poster child is World's Finest Assassin, which obviously came into play when I found out it was by the guy who did Reincarnated, or not, Redo of Healer, because everything wrong with the show is about the weird manipulation of underage girls and sexual assault against children. And I'm like, why is this the way you want to convey your dark fantasy world? And because of that, I stopped watching it. So, yeah, like, that is problematic to its core. An anime like Overlord, I just find weaknesses in the narrative of it. Gate, I found both problematic and an incredibly weak narrative. Shout out to your fight was interesting. The Yu-Gi-Oh sense of low are the actual stakes here. Yeah. Alright, well, I think I've ranted about anime enough for tonight. It's time to hop on over to a different part of the throne room. Alright, I just, my voice is, losing my voice from ranting about anime so much. Turn off the music. Okay. Yes, there are better ways to do dark fantasy, and they do not do it. There's a problem with dudes. When fucking white dudes, or I guess Japanese dudes, are trying to write dark fantasy, they don't do it well. They're inherently sexist in their portrayals, and it's very frustrating. Alright, so, thank you everybody for coming out tonight. I hope you enjoyed my stream. I know we didn't actually do that much doodling in my doodle stream. I did 2 requests, and then I did some Obsidia just practice art. But I hope it was still enjoyable, and I hope you had fun with it. Oh fuck, I forgot to do Ryan's PogChamp review. Oh god, that was at the start of the stream. He is definitely not still here. Alright, well I'm gonna do it next time I see Ryan. He gets that one for free, because I forgot to do his PogChamp. But I'll do this PogChamp for Tyler before I do my outro. Thank you, Tyler, for doing this little redeem. I appreciate it. I want you to know that I'm just saying what we've all been thinking, Tyler. And that's that you, Tyler, yes, you are my little PogChamp. And there's nothing that'll change that. Okay. So, yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I want you all to know you're all beautiful, valid, and amazing people. I'm so happy that you decided to share your night with me. And I hope that you enjoy sharing your night nearly as much as I enjoy sharing mine. And never forget the most important thing, which is that the world is better having you in it. Whew! We'll be back here on Wednesday for what's it called? For Horizon Zero Dawn. So if you want to check out me doing some 360 no-scope on some Robo Dinos, be sure to check it out. Also, if you haven't done so already, please give me a follow here on Twitch. Give me a sub over on YouTube, where I also have YouTube exclusive content and the full VODs of every stream I've ever done. You want to see how cringe early Cydia was? Be sure to check. Sorry, I've got hiccups now. Be sure to check it out. Also, follow me on Twitter, and you can join our Discord, the Eternal Citadel, and be a part of our incredible community. Got hiccups and it's murder. Okay, so we are gonna find a raid target. So if you are a follower, please copy down the call to hugs. If you are a sub, please copy down. I've got to spell knights correctly. Oh, I'm happy to hear it. I'm happy to hear it, Scarth. I'm happy to hear you enjoyed it. As I go find us a raid target. Going raid. I did thing recently. No, let's raid Sarah. She just started. Oh no, she's 3 hours. Damn it, I have a commercial right now. I can't tell. I gotta wait for this commercial to end before I determine if we're gonna raid her or not. But yeah, I hope you all had a great night. So we're gonna be doing Horizon Zero Dawn on Wednesday, and then Friday. Okay, she's still streaming. We're later. Friday we're gonna be doing Fallout New Vegas. It's been a while since I've done it, but we're gonna be back there cruising the Mojave, murdering people like it ain't no thing. Hey, Sibo Man, welcome, welcome. We're just about to go raid somebody, but thank you for coming by. Always happy to have you. I hope you have a great night and the sweetest of dreams. All right, everybody, go send Sarah lots of love, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye!